Ever since the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century, there have been many people who made their mark on British railways. And now on YouTube, one rail enthusiast from the Staffordshire town of Rugeley, who is passionate about the trains and making his own mark on the railways too, give his own opinions about the railways today, their history and the future, and gives you a behind the scenes of how to get to our destinations to do what I love best, film trains. Before we start with everything, I just want to take this time to have words with my haters. Obviously you like watching this video just for a laugh, and to be honest now, I don't give a damn what you think, because I've gone past caring with my haters. Still love my friends and family and all that, but as you haters, I don't give a damn. So you can go to Burgundy Street to Wakefield Kirkgate, board the train there and wait for me to give a damn, because I've had enough now. Because all it does, because I know the reason why I badmouth people. I'm going to be honest, because honestly there's big bad history between us, blah blah blah. It's my fault for not mentioning it though. So basically I'm actually in the wrong calling people like pricks and all that, and basically they take it out of me because they only see what this video, not the whole thing. There's a lot of bad history, that's why I take it out on people. To be honest, they deserve it, but this show wouldn't have no more bad mouthing rail enthusiasts, because quite frankly I'm sick and tired of it now. I just want to get on with my life, so all you haters can get lost now, because I'm not putting up with any shit anymore. You're not going to get to me anymore. I'm going to stay strong, and I'm going to carry on with this documentary whether you like it or not, because I'm here to stay. Get used to it. Now, to my regular viewers who like to watch this, or new people that want to see this video, welcome to Cyple's British Railway Journeys.
Oh, what year is it?
Yes,
oh, it's 2013.
We had a new year. We survived end of the world. Go home Irons, you're drunk, and that US person.
By the way, New Year, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
We had Christmas, we had Boxing Day, we've had New Year's Day, and it's 2013.
Don't forget New Year's Eve.
And New Year's Eve as well. Technically this could be a season 2, but I just can't be bothered for a season 2.
Just do what I do, rolling episodes.
Yeah, it's a rolling episode.
I'm already up to 53.
Whatever.
Good.
Now, to start this thing, we're going to start off with a 4-dayer. Basically, what you're going to see today is going to be the first 2, Friday, Saturday, and then another episode, which will be uploaded probably a week later after this one, is Sunday, Monday. We're going down to London today. We're going to stay there over the weekend and come back Monday. So basically we're starting off where we picked up from, because our last one is London. We're going to start off in London.
Yes.
So I will explain more why we're going down to London later. It is absolutely foggy here. It's not as cold as it was yesterday.
No.
Rugeley Town. And we'll explain more when we get to Rugeley Trent Valley. If not, I'll explain more when we're down in London. Trent Valley.
Excuse me, Steve there.
As you saw this morning, this is how the K-Ho-Ho one should have started with at Rugeley Town. Unfortunately, you know the history of K-Ho-Ho. We had to get a bloody taxi here.
Excuse me.
And that was it really.
Cameraman's got a sneezing fit.
So we're here now, we're waiting for the 0748, which is 2 minutes late to Rugeley Trent Valley. And then we're going down straight to London from there. As you know, they cut out Northampton and Watford Junction, faster service.
What the fuck junction?
They actually are improving this through Euston a bit, because the trains are actually early, but this one's always seems to be late now. But
2 minutes, I think I should make it up.
yeah, they will make it up. Probably Milton Keynes or something like that.
Yeah.
But we're going down to London. Then from London we go to Ilford
First time.
on the Greater Main Line. And then Hackney Downs on the West Anglia Main Line.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought it was Stansted Main Line because that was where the.
West Anglia Main Line.
All right. Something new every day.
Anyway, but going to be vegging there, and then we're going back to the hotel afterwards, which is in Deptford.
Yes, Deptford Bridge.
Deptford Bridge. The title is called The Weekend In The Metropolis. You could say London is a metropolis, is it?
I would say so.
Yeah. Weekend In The Metropolis. Because the metropolis word is the reason why I'm going.
Well, the first 2/3 of it, the metropole.
Yeah. Metropolitan is why we're going, because yesterday was 150 years of the Metropolitan Railway first in operation. I'll explain more of the history about that later. We'll just get our train now. Now at Milton Keynes, we are about 7-8 minutes late, just having a crew change here, then carrying on to London Euston. Time's now 10:27, we're just at Liverpool Street. Go to Ilford, 10:30 Shenfield. It's supposed to be 10:10, but... So I'll go to the front deck.
What are we on?
Right, we're now at Ilford. They've just signalled for the Sheffield train to come in, but
Cool.
we've still got a bit of time to discuss Ilford a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have any information on it on me. All I know is these two are the fast lines which train speed through here.
Yep.
These two here are the locals to Sheffield and London
And there's
Liverpool Street.
a generic dusty bit.
On the Greater Anglia Main Line between Liverpool Street and Norwich. You do get some 321s here, your Class 90s, which are like your Pendolinos of the main line, the expresses.
Yep.
You get your 360s, they're on semi-fast. Then your 315s do you like metro
Suburbans.
shuttle between Liverpool Street and here. Soon this station will be absorbed into the Crossrail project, so you can probably get some to Maidenhead from here, and you can get from Paddington from here as well. I don't know when it's opened, I don't have the information on that. And we're just here now for another hour, then go back to Liverpool Street to go to Hackney Downs.
Please stand well clear
You go right at the top here, cunt. You're going right at the top here, aren't you? What a dick.
Hackney Downs on the West Anglia Main Line. Well, when we were at Ilford, it was the Greater Eastern Main Line. If it said Greater Anglia Main Line, do apologise, it's Great Eastern Main Line.
Blame the cold.
Yeah. But no, like I said, we're at Hackney Downs. We're here for a couple of hours. You only get your 379s here, you get 3170s, 315s. This side is Chingford and
Hertford East.
Cheshunt and Enfield Town.
You're the man.
On this side. And that way all to London Liverpool Street by Bethel Green.
Don't forget that that's also the fast expresses.
And the Stansted Expresses as well.
And the Cambridge.
And Cambridge as well too.
Don't forget Cambridge.
Yeah. But,
what we will see later as well, I forgot to mention this, we'll see an Ely train later.
Yeah, the Ely train apparently as well. But we're here. We're going to be here for a few hours, and then that's it. After that we'll go back to Liverpool Street, then to the hotel. I don't have any more information apart from one thing else. Hackney is actually in this area, I don't know if it's the other station or this one, was the first railway murder here. Someone got murdered in a
I think it was this one.
I think it was this one.
I think it was this one as well.
Someone got murdered in a railway carriage, and well, that was the first railway murder.
Because I remember
Victorian time.
I remember some big shot on BBC Two.
Yeah. So Hackney was part of the first railway murder. Anyway, catch you in a bit. That's 379 just coming out. Now the Stansted Express service, which is 37920.
London Liverpool Street, platform 7, where this service terminates. Please would you make sure that you take your luggage and belongings with you when leaving the train. Thank you.
She said she's teaching tonight and was teaching here. Yeah. She said let her know where we are later on.
Just if you want, they were getting off this bloody train.
Yes, same as Matthew. And Matthew's a big gator. He's a gator and he's a gator.
Later, but underneath the egg, a little bit. There's nothing ever said from the last thing. It should be I guess the second train. Why not do it to a train? That was just stupid to me. They've clearly played whatever it's not listening to. They really tried really
I like them.
What's that? Yeah. Three little madness.
I think we should all have t-shirts next to the corners we hate having to.
As you see here is a Braintree train, class 321 dusty bins, 34. It's at past, so we need to get on
Please do
now.
not leave your luggage unattended. Unattended luggage may be removed or destroyed by the security services. A secure luggage facility
What?
is located on platform 10
You
to
are?
enable passengers to store their luggage.
We just get on any part.
Yeah. No, we'll get on the next one.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
We're going to switch over here for something they call the DLR. It's just a little pattern over there. Yes, something like that. Do I need that interior? I think I need an interior like that. What is this?
Train at platform 10 is the 1642 Greater Anglia service to Braintree, calling at Shenfield, Chelmsford, Hatfield Peveril, Whitton, White Lotley,
Sorry, we're going this way.
Cressy, Braintree Freeport and Braintree. Will passengers intending to travel on this service?
I have to think one of the bottom is the right one, which it wasn't. We're going to change at Canary Wharf. Yeah. See here? These are driverless trains.
Canary Wharf.
This train is for Canary Wharf. The next stop is Poplar. Change for stations towards Beckton, London City Airport, Bank and Tower Gateway. When leaving the train, please remember to take all your belongings with you. The next stop is Canary Wharf, where this train will terminate. All change for London Underground.
Oh, that was quick and easy. Just get off one, walk across the platform and it comes the other one.
That's what I call efficiency.
That's what I call a guaranteed connection.
I like this one.
Yeah, let's go here.
Yeah.
So, I think we're standing. Oh well.
The next stop is Deptford Bridge at Elverson Road. The first two sets and last two sets of doors will not open. To alight, please move towards the centre of the train.
Either way. Yeah, that's where we've got to go. Ow. There's the Docklands Light Railway gone.
As you can see now, we're at the travel lodge here in Deptford. Well, we're in the Greater Area. Bit different to like a Premier Inn that we have been to, but it's still like your basic stuff like your TV and all that. And this is where we're going to base ourselves for the next 3 nights: Saturday night, Sunday night, and going back home Monday. And it's not the best of views out there. Basically, you can just look down to a garden with like buildings going around it. Not like Glasgow Charing Cross. Now that was the view. So we're just going to stay here for an hour, then go and get something to eat, and then see what we do after that, basically. So that's it, yeah.
Now, just come back out from the hotel. Gonna get the DLR to Lewisham and then go back into the city that way. It's time for something to eat. I don't know, Burger King, McDonald's. Could do a boat. But no. I've done Lewisham once. Back in July last year when 2 days before the Olympics. And I met Lewis Curtis. Just made a brief quick video of it, so here we go. Lewisham 1 minute. Lewisham 1 minute. Here's our train now, take us to Lewisham. Yeah. Lewisham. We'll do it here. That's out, yeah.
Mate, I was start from there. I was so hard. I only got to me.
Yeah, I think so. Now at London Charing Cross, all the southeastern stations. We used to have the Southern Railways come out here with services to Dover and all that. Still do with the southeastern stuff. So, on the way to get something to eat. supposed to be out at Euston, but don't worry, take for something to eat. We're not going home yet. Travelled from Euston to Stockwell. Now I've done the last part of the Victoria line that I need to complete.
So it's fair to say you've bashed
Vauxhall to Stockwell, so I've done the whole Victoria line now.
So you've bashed Victoria then?
Been everywhere. Oh, I'm going to get this arriving. Bashed the entire.
Where are you going?
Which way are you going?
I'm going. There's a little gap here.
Yeah, there's a little gap.
Okay, come out and go straight left. Yeah.
Wow. I can just walk up there now. I can just walk up there now, wait.
You could do.
How's that?
Right, I can put my just not let's take that. I'm going to go for a joke. We need to do it that way.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand behind the yellow line.
There's a lift here, I'll take the lift. Just had some little ride on D-Star, District Line. And now we're lift edging.
Lift edge.
907.
Yeah, haven't you got to do something?
Come on.
Eastbound platform.
Come on, close the doors.
Please clear of the doors. Specific call.
So like elevator tuner. Right, we had a plan to go to Victoria to get to Lewisham, but the last train left at 7:30. Now we thought, well, Blackfriars is here, let's see if we can get to London Bridge with Blackfriars. Have to wait half an hour. So now we just go back to Charing Cross. Oh, there's some sea stock. Cool. Let's try again. Work experience. Some C69 stock over there. Soon to be non-existent. What? It can't be far. So we're just going to have a look. Let's go. So I'm going to Charing Cross, but in records we can walk it there. It says from here it's 150 metres. 150 metres, that's like 5 minutes. That's an old sign there. Well, mystery solved. It's above Embankment Station. Just going over the River Thames. See there, that's a class 376. EMU, third rail. That's good. So it's this left hand, right hand side, so. Well, we've got to wait for things for.
So get a popular and get one for Blackpool, and it's just.
There you see. Good point. Let's me think of the DLR was driving this. Right, we're now back at the hotel. We had something to eat. We managed to go to Stockwell and back on the tube. I've done the whole Victoria line now, ever since it first started there in 2010 in February. So the whole Walthamstow Central to Brixton, I've covered that route. It was just between Vauxhall and Stockwell that I needed. Then we got kind of a bit lost on the tube. Well, not on the tube, but try to get to Lewisham. We got back to Charing Cross to get back to Lewisham that way. Now, today's over, and it's been alright actually, it's been good. I know we're a bit late into Ilford, but to be honest, with all the fast and all that go through, we didn't get much footage. At Hackney Downs, I only did an hour's worth, but because I did it last year, I covered it, but that will do me happy. Tomorrow we'll be doing London Bridge. Let's just hope it doesn't fall down when I'm there. We're doing London Bridge tomorrow. Then we might pop to Covent Garden Deptford for the London Transport Museum. And then, hopefully tomorrow, we're going to ride from Paddington to Farringdon. Now everyone's wondering why. Because since they said it's 150 years of the London Underground being opened, that was the first stretch of the Underground opened. So we're just going to pop there before Sunday. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to watching this tomorrow. Morning, welcome to the second day. This is Saturday, 12th of January. As you can see, Docklands Light Railway pulling in. Go to London Bridge today, and we go to Lewisham first, as usual, to get a network test train, 950 they call it. It's 150, but they call it 950. Good morning, well, like I said, welcome. Unfortunately, we never started at the hotel, we started at Deptford Station. We're on class 465 now. Carriage number is 72040, and we're going to London Bridge, well, that's from Lewisham. Strange, because you always thought that I started with London Bridge because I'm on the South Euston trade today. So, this is good news for South Euston fans, because I'm on the South Euston train. Did you get the number of this 465?
I did, it's James Bond.
Oh, 007?
Yes.
465 007.
There's a 378.
Got the Class 950, which is basically 150 of the Network Railroad, at passing through Lewisham on the 2Q08, the green circular. That's where we start now. Go to London Bridge to have a big massive veg over there till about at least 3 o'clock.
It will be 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it is going to be cold. Ooh, there's more railway lines down there.
Down there, but I think that's London Overground down there.
Oh yes, South London Line. London Bridge is being completely rebuilt because of the Shard project, apparently, and they've ripped off the old train shed that I saw yesterday as we're going to, don't know whose football ground that is over there, but that could board a Wakefield Birthday wait for me to care. But like I said, I'm going to London Bridge now, have a big massive veg over there, get some units, filmed, photos. You know who it is now, do you? Who is it?
Put it this way, I wouldn't have said what you just said.
That's not Millwall, is it?
I think that might be Millwall's ground.
Oh well.
It did say Millwall on the top there, whether it... I don't know.
Anyway, we're just on the approach to London Bridge now, and as you can see, it's like a big massive junction of tracks. And we'll explain more when we get to London Bridge.
Time is now about 8:10. We've got about 50 minutes to go before we start our veg. We're going to start with the easy side first.
Right, so the building work, London Bridge is a no-go. Looks like London Bridge has fallen down today, and we've got a plan. got emails to Charing Cross. They come back and give you a day. There'll be building works going on and so it's again, what's happened is we've got to get permission to send an email to someone at Charing Cross. They give us permission to film in. For the construction work, so London Bridge has fallen down today. Our plan has. So we're just going to bash up the Jubilee line now to Green Park. We have got backup plans. We'll take it from there. There's a place I always wanted to do, but it's been like put off, which is Covent Gardens. As you see, there's a Jubilee coming in, but we're going this way. Piccadilly line's up there.
Then we go this way.
Yeah. Well, actually, in the early 1900s there was a couple of underground lines open, apart from the Metropolitan Railways. There was the Northern Line, I can't remember what it was called back in that day. Bakerloo line was open in the good 1900s and could be the Piccadilly, but I'm not too sure. I have to check that one up, but that's basically all for tomorrow. I'll explain more to that tomorrow. Right now we're going to a place called Covent Gardens, which has a museum there.
Over in.
Since 1973 stock, Covent Gardens. As disastrous has continued. We've got off at Covent Gardens. We're in the streets of London again. Well, I think Covent Garden Market.
It's empty inside, but we have to go around the building.
As you can see, that speaks for itself. That's where we are. London Transport Museum. Let's go pop in and have a look. There's Covent Garden Markets over there, or whatever it's called, and it's gone bad again. It's 20 past 9. Yeah, 20 past 9, and it does open till 10 o'clock. This day is going absolutely perfect. Stay tuned for some more disasters. Laughing out loud. No, I've got to think of another plan now. Now at the London Transport Museum, as you can see, this is Metropolitan number 5. John Minton, I think its name is. Yeah, they had to. John Hampton, sorry, and had to rub it bloody in with that headboard there at the front. As you all know, we do have some problems with that station. That Blake first cab to collect for that.
These used to run the Metropolitan line, well, looks like between Moorgate and to Cheshire, Amersham and all that. But this will show you how the London Underground was in stages. It was built and all that. See the tower at the bottom there, and look at all the extensions and all that. See the Metropolitan line went to Kensington today, you can see. Well, they took it off in 1940s, something like that. How it all built up and all that.
Why are you looking there?
And everyone's probably noticing why I mentioned Crossrail. Well, Crossrail is a new engineering project which is starting at Maidenhead, going to be, to Tabrow, Burton, Slough, Lanley, Ivor, Great Western Main Line basically, Hayes and Highsey, Southall, West Ealing, Eden Broadway, Acton Main Line. Then it's going to be going underground into Paddington, the Bond Street, Tottenham Court Road, Farrington, Liverpool Street, Whitechapel, and then it's going to carry on up the to Stratford, basically using where the 315s are working, to Shenfield. About 2015, I think, Liverpool Street to Shenfield will be opened, because it's already opened. They'll be running into the Liverpool Street station, but then they could be underground later on. So they're going to be Canary Wharf and all that to Abbey Wood. So that's something to look forward to in the future. Wow. This way. Two trains up. Now back at Covent Gardens. Yeah. Green Park's next. That way. Just this one. Really slow. Sorry, Mark. We're at Victoria now. Just on the bad end of her, if you see the other
Phantom BSOE. And we're just waiting out. FU. Lift again. So when this lift comes in, we'll explain the plan.
Eastbound platform.
There's some D-stock going.
Clear of the road.
Right. Now our plan is to go to the West Hampstead Thames link because London Bridge is fucked. We're just going out the lift now. London Bridge is fucked. BSOE was Phantom, went to Covent Gardens, and now go to West Hampstead Thames link. Yep, that deals with our favourite people. First Capital Connect.
For the 12:54 First Capital Connect service to Bedford. This train is formed of 8 coaches, calling at City Thameslink, Farringdon, St Pancras International, St Albans, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway, Luton, Lee Gray.
Guess what we're on now? Finally, about time then, gentlemen, we have arrived at Cricklewood. West Hampstead Thames link, not Cricklewood. Ian. And here we go. That does feel warmer. The only reason we gave West Hampstead Thameslink a quick exit was that just because it was too fucking cold. buddies, we've actually got Michael Portillo. Guess who?
We are now at Paddington. This is the site roughly where Bishop's Bridge used to be. It's part of the first Underground Railway. As you know, the Metropolitan Railway celebrated London Underground celebrated 150th anniversary for the 10th of January 1863. Now, it did actually used to be called Bayswater to Paddington to Holborn Railway. They had that idea. The North Metropolitan Railway, and then just the plain Metropolitan Railway. Now what we're going to do now, we are at Paddington, this is the Bishop's Bridge side. The other side is Prague Street, which was extended from Baker Street to Nedgewood Road. We're going to create, roughly, with modern tubes of course, the first route is taken from here to Paddington. So we're going to stop off at Hackney Station, so you can see Hackney Station, and then we're going to end it at Paddington. We're just waiting for our next train now. As you can see in the background, this goes Great Western, HSTs, but this is all about the underground lots first. And also you can change it for like, this platform has your Hammersmith City, set the Circle Line, then you've got your Circle Line down Prague Street with the District Line, and just change it to the Bakery Line. So we're going to wait for a train now and go to Edgware Road. Circle line for the inner circle as well, which comes back here, district line, and I think we're at the Hammersmith City line. Circle line was completed, or the circle was completed in 1884, sorry. Anyway, it's our next train now? No, it's not. Oh no, it's our next train, sorry. But, next stop will be the place where Sherlock Holmes, the character Sherlock Holmes was, Baker Street. So we're going to Baker Street next. You can see now we're at Baker Street, the next stop on the route from Paddington to Farrington at Edgware Road. And would you believe it or not, they actually have broad gauge running through here.
Ooh, broad gauge?
Broad gauge. The Great Western Railway actually running to Baker Street. They actually were helping the Metropolitan Railway out with broad gauge locomotives and all that. But we're here now. We'll just wait for the next train to come through. And, well, this station is part of the original route, which, in fact, the Metropolitan Railway actually was opened on the 9th of January 1863, sorry. The first public service ran on the 10th of January 1963. I think it's what they did, because on the 9th they had a big massive meal at Farrington, whatever. But anyway, we're waiting for the next one to get to Great Portland Street now. Well, back in the day it was just called Portland Street. Desiro is the best stop. And well, we're going to wait here next. I went to the next train, not this one, the next one. Right, we're now at Euston Square. This used to be called Gower Street, but they renamed it Euston Square. I don't know which year. I've really done much homework on this, I'm afraid, so if anything's wrong, I do apologise. But the reason why this Metropolitan Railway was also built was to link the stations of Paddington, Euston and King's Cross together. Like I said, GWR broad gauge actually ran down here, which will wait for the next one to King's Cross. Well, it's King's Cross St Pancras now, we were just King's Cross back in the day. So we're just here now, waiting for it. They're having between the two stations.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of planned engineering works,
shut up, woman.
There is no service on the Northern Line between Tooting Broadway and Morden.
No one gets half my room.
Bus service is operating.
They don't exist in 1863. We're just waiting for the next train now. So you just pad it in. Battery's going. And we're going to be at our last stop of the day, Farringdon. Now go for some stock leaving Farringdon. We're at the end of the original Metropolitan Railway, which opened in 1863. I don't know how long the journey was, but on the day. It actually took 2.5 hours to make the first journey. So we just throw people onto the train.
Now, 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's, from Paddington to Farringdon, it took over 2.5 hours because we throw people onto trains and all that. This has also been completely rebuilt. Unfortunately, though, it shares with evil.
Dun, 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 dun.
Worst capital of Quebec. Voted as worst TOC operating inside the British Railway journey for all.
Can't think why.
But tomorrow they'll be running a steam train between Moorgate and Kensington Olympia. We'll explain more about the Metropolitan Railway and that tomorrow. Right now it's time to get something to eat. I hope you enjoyed the journey from Paddington to Farringdon. No guesses why I'm in here. Moorgate. Stop. Stop.
This is where the tours for the thing tomorrow is going to be. For the Bet 150 trail tour.
Just arriving at Charing Cross. Just arriving at Charing Cross.
Now just had to retreat at Euston. Now go back to Lewisham. And there's some Northern Line 95 tube stop. And some new mechanisms itself. This is London Bridge again. The place that ruined our whole day.
Can you see anything?
Lights.
Wow, you could see lights.
See something over there. Old train.
Stop right there. Remember that, so it's carriage in every train.
Oh well. Lewisham. Now back at the hotel. After you could say a disastrous start to most of the day. Went to London Bridge, they denied us because it is a building site. It's even worse than Birmingham New Street. That is saying something.
And Edinburgh.
And basically the Shard project, and basically because it's a lot of building work going on, and they've got to get health and safety issues always.
So you have to like send an email to Charing Cross. They get back to you within a day, and then that's so you can go spotting in London Bridge. You can sign in. The only alternative you have, if we could actually do London Bridge on today, we only had 30 minutes. Not much, really.
No.
So we had to leave that, went to Covent Gardens. We were there a bit early. If I knew that, I could have actually got the Desiro out of, or whatever that move from Wembley to Longsight was today. We could have got that, but even then our tickets will even last up to there. Because we only had Zone 2. That Wembley, I think, is like in Zone 3 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's...
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, because Wilson's at level 2.
Wilson's 2 and Wembley's on the way up to Watford.
Now, so we ended up going to Covent Gardens, had a look around there. Then we thought there was a VSOE special at Victoria. That turned out to be phantomed, never mind. And after that, went to West Hampstead tasting, had about an hour and a half there. It was freezing cold. The Russians gave us a nice cold weather from there. From Russia, we've called this.
In Mother Russia, where the fuck you?
So went to Madame Tussauds. I did a film there. I filmed a little clip just to show you the being there. But it was mainly photos and all that. Photo this, photo that, photo this, photo that. Got some good photos. And then we did the recreated the first ride like in 1863. Like I said, I'll explain more tomorrow because I'm going to explain the whole roughly history about the Metropolitan Railway.
The whole shtick.
Yeah. But I did make an error. It's not Bishop's Bridge, it's Bishop's Gate. I was thinking it was Bishop's Bridge because of the bridge that spans over the Great Western Main Line at Paddington. That's my mistake, and I'm sorry for calling it Bishop's Bridge. Must be thinking about the bridge at the time.
At least you own up to your mistakes.
Now I realise I'm a little tired, so it has been a day. So we went from Bishopsgate to Farringdon, filmed all these stations on the route. Tomorrow there's a steamwater train, but it's actually going from the Praed Street side to all the way from Kenya, start at Earl's Court. No, Kensington to Olympia.
Yeah, start at Kenya.
Fortunately, we can't go there because we heard rumours that there was 12 jobs worth going to be greeting us there, and there is engineering works in that area, so I could deal with one, but not 12 for God's sakes.
He can.
Yeah. So 12 jobs worth. So what? This is the rumour that I've heard. So we thought, well, fuck that off then. Excuse my language. Gonna go, and then it goes to Earl's Court, up to High Street, Kensington, Notting Hill Gate, Bayswater, Paddington, and then along the original London Underground. But then it's going to Farringdon, the original route. But then it's going to carry on to Barbican and terminate at Moorgate, which we know another set of RCs terminate at Moorgate, known as FCC.
Well, not on a Sunday.
No, they don't terminate on the weekend. They use King's Cross. But no, that is it really. And then we had something to eat. They came back here. Tomorrow, which is going to be Sunday. Never done a London on a Sunday before. This is going to be interesting and new. But
London on a Sunday.
But this, for Sunday onwards, is going to be a week later uploaded onto YouTube. I'm doing this in a two-parter. Unlike Scotland where it was a five-parter, but this is a two-parter. So right now it's the end of this show.
But you tune in a week later and watch the next show, you will see the Met 150 and going back home to Rugeley. So I'd like to thank you for this. I do have a Facebook page of Simon Trains. I do have a Facebook page of Simon Paul's British Railway Journeys. You don't have to join if you don't want to, it's just there so to let you know basically. You can join if you want, you don't have to join, it's up to you.
He's not going to hold a gun to your head.
Yeah. And that is Saturday over. Good night. Hopefully see you in the documentary a week later that I'll upload onto YouTube. Night.